call anyway. Could be bad though. Hold. We got there. Let's hold. Boom. We love it. Get the KO. Got him. Got him. We got him. Whoo! Whoo! Let's go. Let's go. King, queen suited. Not the worst. Okay. Deal with that. Gonna keep betting. Call with king 4 of hearts. We got the call from King Jack, so we got the KO, we got the money, we got the chips. Still building. I also didn't really feel as though 2 pair would be shoving, so I didn't think I was getting it dead when I was wrong. I felt like the hands I would shove would be more kind of like 1 pair hands shoving for protection. Which, you know, like I'm not happy to see when he shows up with one, but like if his value component is like 1 pair hands that I'm not doing so badly against, and then I kind of dominate all of the aces he can show up with, and I dominate like the flush draws and things he can show up with as well. Well, dominate's a bad word, but I'm an equity favorite. There we go. Taking a shot at this makes sense. There we go. Gotta steal sometimes. Pretty good turn. Okay, so we see what the flop with queen 8. 2-bet, gonna call. The sizing that I would anticipate or expect someone to use here. Standard. Kind of feels like I'm getting value bet, but I still think this hand's a call, so. Might be jamming. Jamming. Okay. There's some ICM here, but I don't know that it's like painful for me to call as it looks. This is, I think this is like a really fucking wide range. I'm gonna call anyway. Could be bad though. Hold. We got there. Let's hold. Boom. We love it. Get the KO. Get the KO. Get the chips. It's not like we're on the stone bubble or anything, but I think that range from the small blind includes like not just king jack offsuit. I think it includes like king. I think it might include like king 9 suited and king 8 suited and stuff. So it's hard to fold king queen there. I'm thinking about jamming. Oh, that sucks. Oh, sometimes you play so bad, but you run so good, you know, sometimes. I mean, when I run it, that's what he has. He's got one of the real hands. Good spot to end up with the nuts. I'll say that. The worst. I'm the worst. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try not to run into the nuts again. Hopefully we don't run into one of those big pairs. Here you go, take that one. Well, good to be me sometimes. Sometimes it's good to run good. Relatively close to the stone bubble. Open up the ace-7 off. I'm gonna check the flop and fold. So that's pretty much done. Oh, it was done. I'm gonna check twice here. Although I don't, like, you know, hate betting. Put in the underbet. Although I think I could put in larger bets after my opponent checks back the turn. I still think I lose to ace-8, ace-9, and ace-10 a lot. And even ace-queen still. Like there are plenty of hands ahead of this one. Although there are plenty of hands worse than this one that'll call. Case in point, I got called by, what did we get called by? We got called by the king 9 suited. We got called by king 9 of clubs. I don't know how to define what I do, I'll be honest. Like, it's one of the most awkward questions when someone asks me, like, it's because it's supposed to be a normal question, right? It's like, what do you do for a living? I don't fucking know. I don't know what I do. Like, I don't know how to define it. I usually say like something like I usually say I'm a professional poker player, but I don't even always say that. Sometimes I say something else. Sometimes I've told people I'm a construction worker before, just because it's easier. But if I didn't feel like talking, I'm just like, I don't feel like dealing with this shit. Feels like a bunch of risk without a bunch of upside, because I feel like Jeff's range is going to be pretty fucking strong. So, and this is kind of what I meant. Like, I did think this player could have hands like this, which would fold, right? But I felt like Jeff's range was going to be pretty strong. So Jeff's timing a little bit, and I felt like Jeff's range was going to be pretty strong, like lend into that scenario for a bank, I would assume. Pretty standard spot to raise, and then c-bet. Opened up a7 of hearts, gonna raise call against a 6 big blind stack. Got the best hand, hopefully we hold. Hold! There we go. I like this hand for double barreling, so that's what we're gonna do. There we go. It's good to win both hands. Out of the 8s here. Okay. That sucks. Didn't want to see a jack. 9? 9? Or an 8. We would have taken a 9 or an 8. We got neither. Hey guys, sorry for the rude interruption, but we have got one quick major BBZ announcement. One Connor B1, aka the #1 ranked player in the world, aka the best player to ever come out of BBZ Poker, is now creating content for the site. He's got a new video up with me on bbzpoker.com. You should all go check it out right now. And with that, you can get back to your video. Okay, so we're opening up 8s on the button. Obviously, it's tempting to just jam myself. Gonna see what the flop here. What up, Mac? Don't say you got nowhere to put cash. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it pans out. Seems efficient to do this. I could be wrong, though. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, like, in the sense that, like, I'm discounting that when I bet. I'm aware that that's an outcome. That my opponent can have a flush. I'm just going to jam this ace suited. I want to fold, but I have no idea if this is like a horrible fold or something. Good to see jacks. See jacks when I make that. Oh, I mean, I hope you guys saw that, but I know didn't have the wrong table. Lit up. Gonna jam the small blind. Expect to get called a lot. Oof, get called by King 10, that sucks. We are out. GG us. We cash for 1800, just under 1800. So flat to small blind, check call the flop, check call the turn. Got him. Got him. We got him. Whoo! Whoo! Let's go. Let's go. Shortly after busting the other one, you gotta try to rally. Try to rally. Let's go. Check back the flop here. All right. So gonna check this back. And I'm actually going to blow this window. Good flop for 9 of spades. NH Jeff. Uh-oh. Like we're saying GG to somebody. And there were 3. And there were 3. I've got to navigate this 3-handed spot. Sorry guys, I can't speed him up. I can't make him do something, like I can't make him play faster. I don't really expect him to have like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just gonna play. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, but I don't really want to talk about like their strategies while I'm streaming. Like it's 3-handed play, like heads up play. Like I should really, like I think that it makes a lot of sense to like start covering up your hands and shit, and so that these people can't get an edge on you when you're 3-handed. I don't think streaming's like a great idea to do heads up, for example, or anywhere where your ranges are maybe like slightly more likely to be off. This range is going to be like, is going to include a lot of ace high hands. There's no doubt. I mean, like this player's going to have boats to the ace. I'm very confident of that. I'm also very confident that there are a lot of king high hands and queen high hands, and that like this player might perceive my range to include 4 or 5 offsuit. So I might get called by some of those hands. I don't expect like a high frequency. I don't think this composition has the capability to bet the turn if I check. Sorry, the capabilities of like really betting the river if I check. I don't think that the floating range is wide enough to include hands that would bluff. I think they would mostly show down. I mean, this is like, I mean, I would snap here always, but it feels like 9-10 now. We chopped. So, like, there's no way that I would, like, it's impossible for me to fold that hand. Like, it's impossible for me to fold that hand. It's impossible, but it just, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I would have folded everything that wasn't trips. So anything that wasn't, like, it's hard for him to have trips and I have trips. Like, it's not impossible. So like, I thought he had 9-10, but like, there's odds, and maybe he can have 6-7 or 7-8 of diamonds or something. Like, I don't think he can have anything else. So maybe I should just fold because that's like the whole range. It feels like he can't have boats though. Like ace-9 and 9-5 are impossible. He would always call. So his range is trips, and like even if he has trips, there are a bunch of outs for me to chop. Right, like a king, queen. Like in my head, like a jack a lot, not always. He had jack-9, but a jack often. Because he could have 10-9 and 9-8 and things like. Excuse me. Anyways, interesting spot. I did think his range was like tight, but okay, sorry, I'm opening up the wrong program. We're just gonna take a look at the 4-bet range. 40 bigs, 4-bet shove. So 40 big blinds. We're gonna look at low jack. Yeah, I think it was low jack. And versus 3-bet. I'm gonna find this on my own, and I'll pull the graph in a second. I 4-bet ripped, I think, king jack suited, and it looks like it prefers to use ace-5, ace-4, ace-3, ace-2 suited. Oops, I 4-bet jammed king jack suited in this spot. And these are the ways that it wants to jam. I wouldn't have jammed ace-2 suited in the spot that I was in. I also wouldn't have jammed ace-3 suited. I would have shoved ace-5. I would have shoved ace-4 often, but not always. So, like how big is the EV difference? I mean, it depends exactly on like how my opponent's 3-betting. But I fucked up. I should have used ace-4. I should have used these hands. There was a spot earlier in the 5K where I 4-bet shoved king jack suited, and I didn't think it was like a huge deal. But somebody, some people thought it was a really big deal, and these are better ways to bluff. So, yep. All right, we'll call it here. Once again, BBZ Poker for all your poker needs. Intro to Quantitative Strategies video. ICM course that we have. BBZ Poker YouTube channel. Range Converter for inputs to your models. This is the Range Converter product, by the way. This is Range Converter. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got to stream tomorrow, so I'm back. All right, thanks guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye.